Thanks very much, Niall. Thank you, everyone, and I'm delighted to be here to present the Centre for Emerging Risk Studies. So just myself, I'm the co-director of the centre. I'm the head of the Department of Accounting and Finance. And my background is in actuarial science. So I worked as a pricing actuary, which brought me to what was initially the Emerging Risk Group, which is now the Centre for Emerging Risk Studies. I suppose my presentation will be brief to give you back time. I want to go through who we are, what we do, and what we've done, and also finish off with why we do it. I think to go back to where this Emerging Risk Group was founded, it was founded in 2007 by Professor Finbar Murphy and Professor Martin Mullins. So they founded this on the principle of, the objective there is formally written, but if you can't insure it, you can't do it. So you can't drive your car if you're not insured. You can't drive a ton of metal at speeds of up to 120 kilometres an hour unless you are insured. It's the same for you can't get a mortgage if you don't have house insurance. So that basic principle of understanding how often bad things happen, how much it's going to cost, that is a key principle in our research and aligned to topics and disciplines whereby we don't have substantive data sets or historical data sets. So my background as a pricing actuary, where we've got a lot of information about motor, policy data, claims data, etc., they don't apply to disciplines in areas such as nanotechnology, cyber security, and that's where we have found our place. So the objective of the group is to address the EC's need for understanding and mitigating the risks associated with emerging technologies, but this also aligns to the emerging and the dynamically moving emerging risk landscapes, such as climate change and so on. So who are in the group? So we've got a group of 27 members. So we've got 5 full-time faculty members within the university. We have 10 PhD students, and the remainder are associate members. So these are graduates of our PhDs and also those from other universities and faculties. So I suppose what we do, so as I mentioned, the projects that we have been successful and we've worked within, their objectives are typically driven by STEM. So they develop the technologies, they develop the advancements. Where we factor in is in providing that risk and risk management and insurance lens. So our team have been very active within the Horizon Europe space, where we initiated looking at nanotechnology. So with working with our colleagues within Bernal, we started our journey within Protect and FP7 programs. We evolved into the autonomous vehicle space, whereby as the world moves towards level 2 and more up towards level 5 vehicles, the insurance as a key stakeholder, we needed to look at the emerging risk landscape within that. But now we have 5 internationally funded projects. So these have evolved into several different disciplines. One of them is Anti-Finter. So Anti-Finter looks at cybercrime and how cryptocurrencies are used to finance terrorism. Ensemble, this is again cybercrime, use of cryptocurrency, and this is within the Horizon Europe framework. ProAct SME, this is an Interreg Europe project, which is it's an excellent project looking at how AI can be used to advance SME support of their, public services support of their SMEs. S3 Adapt is a newly successful project for the group. This looks at cyber risk management within public bodies. And finally, we are finishing our BASPOke within Lero. So this project is an industry project. We have a significant amount of data from telematics and electric vehicles, etc. And it shows how these new technologies, new electric vehicles, have how the risk profile has changed between traditional vehicles and electric vehicles. And a recent paper and publications in the space have been quite impactful. So as you can see from illustration here. Our core research fields have evolved over time from nanotechnology and integrated into areas such as cybersecurity, sustainability, and has now aligned with the more recently created Climate Plus Co-Centre. Just, I suppose, to finalise this, I think what's important is why we research emerging risks. Okay, so obviously my own background as an actuarial scientist, I really liked how do we manage risks from when from technologies when they're first created up to the point at which they're mature and easily monitored because of full data sets. So we foster this resilience by looking proactively at addressing the complexities of this emerging risk landscape. Insurance companies are reactive. They look at what's happened over the last 5-10 years. Okay, they've got huge claims data sets. They aren't proactive. So part of our remit is actually going to the industry, going to the insurance and reinsurance industry to advise them on emerging topics within the research community and to bring them on board. And this has been evidenced within all of the funded research projects. We bring the reinsurance community on board within these projects and bring them to the table when it comes to policy. So we ensure that technological advancements enhance safety, security and sustainability. So we are grounded in a strong interdisciplinary ethos. We work with Bernal, we work with CSIS and ECE. We'd like the School of Law have been a key partner with our research, and we'd like to collaborate more with other faculties. And I'm delighted to see the presentations today where we do have ideas for collaboration. And finally, I think what's important is our orientation, and why we study emerging risks is to ensure that we emerging risks within emerging technologies, that we ensure the sustainability for future generations across the globe. So that's a brief presentation. I will be delighted, and thank you very much. I'm happy to take questions.